pretty windy out right now, so I don't know whether the audio will be any good on this or not. Here's our sugar cane that we planted last year. Came from Deep South Homestead, and I've held off until today's the 3rd day of February 2019, and I've held off as long as I could to harvest it, hoping that it will stay better for spring planting. So we have plant material coming this week for the greenhouses, and this is just taking up way too much room, so it's time to harvest sugarcane. I don't have time to do it the way Danny does it and strip everything off and then let the tops go and then come back a few days later and cut it. So I'm just going to come in here and start cutting them out. And then I'll just strip them off by hand because I want to plant this back. And it's been in this container all year, but so it's smaller than what it would have been had it been in the ground. But we've got little nubs here, and so they should grow. So I'm just going to lop the top off of this. Cut it into, well, this one probably into 4. I think Danny cuts a lot of them into 3. This has got about 8 segments in the entire thing. So we'll cut this, and hopefully this will be fine to plant back here in a couple months when it gets warm enough. See, some of these have already got green shoots coming out on the sides. And what I will do with this is put it in a bag and put it in a cooler to help try to keep the temperature a little more stable on it. Peel a piece of this off and we'll see what it tastes like. This plant spent a lot of time inside out of the sun. Been in the work area, so it hasn't been getting a lot of sun. When it's warm like this, we set it back outside. But it's sweet. And so we'll carry on with this and bring you back when we get closer to finished. Got all of the cane cut, got everything stripped off, got a big pile of debris here to haul off. I grew my sweet potato slips in this tub last year, and it looks like I maybe need to dig for some sweet potatoes. The big pile of brush to haul off, and then here's the pile of cane. It's cut into 3 to 5 joints per section. And now I need to take these in and wax all of the ends. So now we need to get this sugar cane, the ends of it, waxed to help it keep longer and keep it from drying out. So I went out to the barn and I got my little can of wax that we had used whenever I inoculated some shiitake logs a couple of years ago. Got it melting, newspaper laid out, got a cooler here in a bag. That's the way I kept it last year, was kept it for a couple of months or longer just in a bag in a cooler in a cool place to keep the temperature a little more stable. The newspapers are laid out to lay it on till the ends dry. And the rest of this video is going to be handheld with the camera because this little camera holder clip I broke. And Jamie's not here and I can't find the super glue to glue it for like the 4th time. So I jumped up on Amazon and ordered a couple more of them. They'll be here this week. So anyway, let's see how this works out. Grab one of these bigger ones. Then we should just dip the end of it. Don't want this stuff all over the house. Turn it over and dip the other end of it. Let it drip off. And that should put a nice wax seal on the end of those. And we'll just continue doing this until they're all finished. There's our entire sugarcane crop. It's all, the ends are all waxed, ready to go in a bag and go in a cooler. 2018 sugarcane is harvested, and we'll see what we can grow for 2019. Thanks for watching from Red Dutchess Farm. You have a great day.